Yo, 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 what's up? Welcome to the show. I'm Dan. For this week, we'll be covering in sports Chiefs versus Ravens. We'll look into the last drive attempt by the Ravens and their snub touchdown by inches, but also seeing if it was just a rigged game. Rookie SF 49ers shot. We'll get into details about the robbery and where the case stands. Travis and Taylor recently leaked documents that were forced to deny. My thoughts on that. In celebrity news, rich Homie Quan overdose death. Well, they are not sure what happened, but we'll get into that. Sexxy Red and her genius marketing move, that's what she says, with her new lip gloss line. You will not believe the story. Stay tuned for that. Jennifer Pamplona, former model, detransitions from keeping up with the Kardashians, spending over 6 figures and the pain she has to go through to warn other women. In culture, stay to the end. We'll react to modern contemporary art videos that I've seen around the internet and just want to drop my thoughts on those. Before we get started, like, share, and follow to help grow this channel and to help yourself stay up to date on new news. Hit that bell icon for weekly What the News and Let Culture Speak videos. Reporting on sports, celebrity, and culture news that's interesting with my takes and opinions on these stories for educational and entertainment purposes. Let's get into it on this segment of Let Culture Speak. Appreciate y'all being here.
Let the culture speak in the rhythm we see. We're the voices of the now. Stand together strong and proud.
Can anyone dethrone the Kansas City Chiefs? The Baltimore Ravens sure look like they might have this formula on Thursday night. Remember, this was the team that dominated the NFL regular season. What seemed like the most unlikely catch by Ravens receiver Isaiah Likely. The dude made this insane leaping grab that looked like a touchdown at first, but got ruled incomplete because one toe was out of bounds.
Let's make sure. Oh, very close.
This was a gut-wrenching 27-20 loss to the Chiefs. For a second, it seemed like Lamar Jackson and the Ravens were going to steal the win. Jackson was dodging offenders left and right in the pocket, then chucked the ball to Likely, who went flying at the back of the end zone. At first, the refs called it a touchdown, but after they reviewed it, they saw that Likely's toe was barely out of bounds, so they waved off the catch, and that was the game. Here's the conspiracy take on this, because I've seen videos of it, guys, and hey, they could be reaching or they may not. I don't know.
Let me show you why people can't stand the Chiefs. Take a look at the right tackle right here. First of all, he's lined up illegally, illegal formation, and then he jumps early. Zero call. They called this 4 times on the Ravens in the first half, and they gave him a warning. And in no instance did they ever jump early on a false start like this dude did. Let's take a look at the next play here. Let's see how far back the right tackle is playing. Once again, the Ravens got called for this a million times in the first half. The right tackle's helmet is well behind the center's belt line. But of course it's not called because it's the Kansas City Chiefs. They're the new New England Patriots of the NFL. For comparison, take a look at the left tackle for the Ravens here. He's lined up in arguably the same position as the Kansas City Chiefs player. The only difference is he doesn't jump early with a false start. Harbaugh can't believe his eyes. And then this was just the Kansas City cherry on top here. Here's Spagnuolo running and calling a timeout right before the half was over. Everyone knows that a defensive coordinator is not allowed to call a timeout unless you coach for the Kansas City Chiefs, apparently.
Terry, that's not the way it's supposed to go.
He can't do that. It has to be the head coach that comes down. The assistant coach, nobody else can call timeout on the sideline except the head coach.
This game was a psyop, people distracting us from the real issues. I mean, have you seen the price of nacho cheese at stadiums lately? That's the conspiracy we should be focusing on. Oh, and the Packers quarterback this week, Jordan Love, hurt his knee in the last part of a game in Brazil. He hurt something called the MCL, but not the ACL. He had to be helped off the field. The injury is a kind of sprain, and he'll miss a few games. He'll probably be out for 3 to 4 weeks. The backup quarterback, Malik Willis, will have to play instead. The 49ers play against the Jets on Monday. Football season is here, and I'm here for it, y'all. Let me know your thoughts. Let's move on. Okay, so here's what went down. Ricky Pearsall, a 23-year-old player for the San Francisco 49ers, was shot in an attempted robbery over a Rolex in Union Square. Thankfully, he's recovering and has already been released from the hospital. The police arrested a 17-year-old suspect who's been charged with attempted murder and other serious crimes in juvenile court.
Surveillance shows a figure dressed in all black running too. He drops a gun, identified by officers as an unregistered Glock, and is clutching his left arm. He walks across the street where he encounters SFPD.
According to the report, an officer noticed the young man's arm was bleeding. He then asked, "Who shot you? Do you know who did this? What's your name?" The young man didn't respond.
He's then taken into custody. Just at the corner on Grant, police were tending to Pearsall, who'd been shot in the chest.
I spoke to a number of witnesses, including a woman named Shan vacationing from Manchester, England. She and her friend were just feet away from Pearsall when he was shot.
And we walked out of Macy's and we both noticed the guy next to us because he had two big shopping bags. One was like a Rimowa and one was a big orange Louis Vuitton bag.
According to the report, Pearsall says the suspect told him, "Give me everything you got." Documents show Pearsall was wearing a white gold chain valued at $30,000 and a Rolex valued at $9,000 on his wrist. He wore them during an autograph signing earlier in the day.
But here's where it gets interesting. Prosecutors might try to move the case to adult court, which would mean much harsher potential penalties. What do you think? Should this teenager be tried as an adult? The suspect's lawyer claims his client is remorseful and didn't even know Pearsall was a football player. He says the teen is a high school senior with good parents and this was out of character for him. But there's a catch. The kid has another criminal case pending in his home county. His lawyer admits it but says he doesn't know the details. The lawyer hopes to keep the case in juvenile court and fears Pearsall's high profile could impact the case. But a judge has ordered the teen to stay in custody in San Francisco, not near his home. Family members from both sides were in court for the hearing. On a positive note, the 49ers general manager says Pearsall is doing well. He even suggested the team go ahead with a party the day after the shooting and video chatted with his teammates. The GM expects him back on the field this season and reflected on how precious life is. That's true. So what's your take on this? Should the team face adult charges? And how about Pearsall's speedy recovery? Let me know in the comments. Let's move on. Imagine you're a celebrity. You're rich, famous, have millions of adoring fans, but you know what would be even better? Having millions more. One surefire way to get them is to fall in love with another celebrity. It doesn't even matter if the love is real, just the rumors of it is enough to send your popularity soaring. This brings up to Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce. The internet is buzzing with rumors that their relationship is a PR stunt. But is it? And if so, would you blame them? I mean, who wouldn't want to be even more famous and adored? The rumors started when a leaked memo appeared on Reddit. It outlined a detailed plan for a breakup between Swift and Kelce on September 28, complete with strategies for maximizing media coverage. It looks suspiciously like the kind of thing a PR firm would come up with. So was the memo real? And if so, does that mean the relationship is fake? Well, Swift and Kelce both say the memo is a hoax. The PR firm involved agrees and is even threatening to sue over the leak. Oh, bless our little hearts. We're so easily distracted by the shiny objects dangled in front of us, aren't we? A clever, constructed facade designed to capture for fleeting attention and sell. The albums, the jerseys, the tickets, the endorsements. What if it's all a show? Travis Kelce's awareness increased from 38% of US adults over a year to over 50% after the announcements of his relationship with Taylor Swift. The Fanatics reported a 400% increase in Kelce's jersey sales after the announcement. Kelce's Instagram following jumped from 2.8 to 4.1 million within days of the announcement. And the next Chiefs game Swift attended had an average viewership of 28 million, the Cyprus Online reported. What if the NFL with its carefully scripted storylines and manufactured drama, is just another form of entertainment. No different than a Swiftie music video or a Kardashian reality episode. Would we even care? Or would we just keep on cheering, keep on snooping, keep on obsessing? Because in the end, that's what it's all about. The spectacle, the distraction, the fleeting thrill of being part of something bigger than ourselves. So go ahead, because I don't care really. Taylor and Travis or whatever PR flax concocted this little romance. We'll play along because that's what we do. We'll ooh and ah and speculate and obsess. After all, in the grand circus of celebrity culture, we're all just clowns dancing on strings. Let me know your thoughts on this, if you think it's real or if you even care, or does it even matter to you? I know for sure it doesn't matter to me. Just reporting on this, guys, because it's content. Let's move on to celebrity news, guys. Another death by overdose. Rest in peace to rich Homie Quan. The Atlanta rapper was found unresponsive on his couch, not breathing, with foam coming out of his mouth. His girlfriend Amber made a frantic 911 call when she found him. Amber told the 911 operator that she had left rich Homie Quan sleeping on the couch when she took her son to school. When she came back, he hadn't moved. She tried to find a pulse, but couldn't feel one. When she turned him over, he started foaming at the mouth. TMZ was the first to break the news that rich Homie Quan had tragically passed away in his Atlanta home. His body was taken to the Fulton County morgue. His family is devastated and searching for answers about his sudden death. The cause of death is still unknown, but this 911 call sheds some light on the shocking circumstances. Rich Homie Quan may have died in his sleep. The news is sending shockwaves through the hip-hop world. Rappers like Bootsy are pouring in tribute, saying he just spoke with him days before. It's a tragic loss for the type of way rappers fans. Rich Homie Quan was only 34 years old. Quan's struggle with addiction were well documented. Videos of him smoking crack in front of his children sparked outrage, with many calling for authorities to intervene. His legal troubles were equally troubling. From robbery charges to domestic violence allegations, Quan seemed trapped in a cycle of self-destruction. But it's the timing of Quan's death that raises the most question. He was set to testify in Young Thug's RICO case, potentially providing damning evidence against the YSL founder. Thug's associates had reportedly threatened witnesses, leading to speculation of foul play in Quan's death. While there's currently no concrete evidence linking Thug's camp to Quan's death, the unanswered question lingers: was this a tragic accident or something more sinister? This is a tragic end that was left many with more questions than answers. Rest in peace to the brother. Death at such a young age, man. And it's unexpected death. But leave your thoughts, leave your prayers in the comments. Let's move on. Sexxy Red's got a new NSFW that's got everyone talking. She's just dropped a line of hella provocative lip glosses that got the whole Pound Town vibe going on. The rapper showed off her new makeup line called Sexy with some super explicit pics, like the one where she is holding up the glosses with her booty. The names of these glosses, let's just say they're interesting. You got your coochie juice, booty hole brown, nut, pussy hole pink, yellow discharge, gonorrhea, blue balls, and sex on my period. That last one's even fruit flavored. Oh my god. Some people might be getting their undies in a twist over these names, but Sexy Red's fans are already showing her love. Whoa. People are really gonna buy this. Folks are calling her a marketing genius and whatnot. Guess you could say she's killing the game with this hustle. Who the fuck is really buying this, man? Young kids, for damn sure. If you haven't seen my past videos on Sexy Red, people, go check that out. Go seek it out, because who the hell is really buying this? Kids, young people, ignorant little kids that don't know much. And holy crap, imagine just imagine like, oh, what you got on? Oh, I got some gonorrhea. You want to smell it? Oh, I got some nut on my lip. Like, oh my god, that is not something to say in public, people. Like other things, like I got some booty hole brown on my lip, like yellow discharge, blue ball, and sex on my period. And oh my god, it's very provocative stuff, people. Like, if you're very smart and think like, why the hell would you name those things? And it sounds disgusting if you really know those terms. This is not a great I mean, it's marketing to some pretty stupid people, some very slow-minded people, but that's just my thoughts on it. And I don't know what your guys' opinions and thoughts on this. Let me know in the comments, like, is this a ridiculous marketing move? Is this, maybe it is smart to very low-minded people, maybe to, you know, the young generation that don't know better, maybe, I guess. But yeah, just what the fuck. Let me know your thoughts. We're gonna move on from this. Oh my god, this is crazy, bro. This generation is cooked, bro. Meet Jennifer Pamplona, a 20-year-old former model who took Keeping Up with the Kardashians to a whole new level. She spent a mind-boggling $600,000 on over 40 surgeries to become a human Kim Kardashian clone. Yes, you heard that right. 40 surgeries. It all started when Pamplona was 17 and Kardashian fever was sweeping the nation. In a quest to become a real-life Barbie to Kim's Ken, she went under the knife again and again and again. 3 nose jobs, check. 8 butt surgeries, including implants and fat injections, you bet. And let's be real, the girl succeeded. She became an international sensation, scoring a feature in the Post and racking up over 1 million Instagram followers. She was a Kardashian doppelganger, minus the pesky inherited wealth and Calabasas drama. But behind the glamorous selfies, Pamplona was miserable. She realized her quest for physical perfection had masked a deeper tissue, body dysmorphia. So she made the shocking decision to detransition and reclaim her natural looks. This wasn't a cheap or easy feat. Pamplona forked out $120,000 for the reversal surgeries in Istanbul. And let's just say her doctor's skills were a little cut rate. She developed an infection and bled from her cheeks for 3 days. Yeah, that's a horror movie plot right there. Now Pamplona is on a mission to warn others about the dark side of extreme beauty procedures. She's sharing graphic post-surgery selfies and sounding the alarm about certain fillers that left her infertile and in agony. But here's the inspiring part. Pamplona is partnering with a doctor, a good one, hopefully, to start a foundation in Brazil for body dysmorphia sufferers. She's embracing her natural beauty and wants others to do the same. I feel beauty and now I look even more beautiful, just like myself. She says, if I can help anyone with my story, it was all worth it. So the next time you're tempted to take a beauty trend too far, remember Jennifer's story. Your wallet, body, and future self will thank you. Man, it look like she got, you know what I'm saying? Like, look, I guess if beauty is pain and you're gonna go through that, just know, look into her story, what she is going through, because it's all in the mental psyche that you need to look into first before you cut yourself up and start messing with your body parts. That's just my thoughts, people. Let's move on. We're gonna react to contemporary modern art these days. Again, I just want to put my thoughts on these because I've seen it around the internet, guys, and it's just mind-boggling that people are paying millions of dollars just to see this, just to get a taste of what the fuck was it? Is it like, oh my god. Let's react to this first contemporary modern art video and let's give our reactions to it.
Modern art is strange.
Son, what the fuck is this? This is not art. You're gonna throw your whole doctorate degree for this shit? What the fuck was this, man? And a lot of people around there are just memorized and watching it like, wow, this is amazing. This is great. This is the pinnacle of art. Okay. Let's move on to, they have museums, they have studios where they're showing people their art, which is very simple, and anyone could really do it if you have a brain. And just, I don't know, man. This art is ridiculous at this point. Like, who the fuck pays for this shit? There's nothing on there. That last one looked like just a checkerboard and someone just plastered it on the wall. Yeah. This one 500,000, guys. You can have it in your house. And a lot of people are saying it just seems like it's money laundering. Like, put things into art that costs millions of dollars, and hey, your money's gone. Your money's into this precious art, you know. But it just seems kind of sketchy. Like, anyone could do that. Your connections with other people, it's a whole industry. You got to have connections to be able to sell that much money into an art. People, if you know anything about money laundering, yeah, there's no real artistic shit about that. Like, are you freaking weird, crazy? And people are just memorized, just staring at a blank fucking canvas like, yeah, this is real art. This is the real expression of life. What the And there was a great reference that I would like to say on SpongeBob when SpongeBob and Squidward were in class. I guess Squidward was teaching SpongeBob, and SpongeBob came out with this beautiful masterpiece sculpture while Squidward was painting ridiculous stuff. And that just symbolizes what we are seeing today. Yeah, go look at that. It's a pretty good analogy to what we are seeing today. How much money is it to get into these studios and see that crap? Just swinging the thing. Just swinging it. This is art. This is my expression. Hitting the mic on butter. Yeah. What the fuck, yo? I mean, some weird people out there, and they call other things weird, but that's not weird at all. Let's look at this last video. Show how ridiculous it is that easily people could be fooled and mesmerized and entertained when you easily just stick something in your mouth and stand there on the wall.
And this is how to be art.
They're literally taking pictures, huh? You see how easily fooled and distracted we are? Like, people are gonna have their different interpretation on what they had. Like, imagine posting something and everyone has their different interpretation of how they're feeling about just that sculpture or that art, contemporary art, and it doesn't really mean anything. My good reference, another reference, is go to Caesar Palace in Las Vegas. Like, fucking hell, where is that type of sculptures and different art expression in Caesar Palace that when you walk in there, you're just looking around? Because I love that place. You're looking around. It's like, wow, where have we gone wrong? Where is this art? This Tartarian art is gone. Destroyed. I don't. Are we lost as a society? Have we downgraded? Have we really dumbed down our society this much that we think this is art? I don't know anymore. Anyways, that's it for this week on LetCultureSpeak. Hope you guys like that. Remember to like, share, and follow to help grow this channel and to help yourself stay up to date too on new news and culture news. Hit that bell icon for weekly What the News and LetCultureSpeak, where we're reporting on sports, celebrity, and culture news. That's interesting. Let me know your guys' thoughts on this on the comments. Yeah, very weird times we are living in. And that Sexxy Red story, what the fuck, yo. Anyways, peace out. See you guys next week on LetCultureSpeak, and appreciate y'all being here.